Dan Hendriksen here. We're going to give you 3 tips today on how you can hit your driver further and straighter moving into the season. Point number 1 then, stance, width of stance. Remember, we're looking for maximum power, and to get maximum power, we need a great stability. You're not going to build a house with poor foundations. In order to get this power, we need to have a wide stance. So in my position right now, I'm in kind of what I would call an iron stance. So my feet about shoulder width apart, the inside of the heels. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to keep my left foot where it is, but I'm just going to move my right foot, my trail foot, about a driver head further back or further to the right as I get set up here now. You can see that I've got a nice solid width now between my 2 feet. This right foot just being a little bit outside the right shoulder now on the right heel, which is going to give me that perfect stable base to be able to hit those bombs. Point number 2, ball position. Now I see this quite a lot when I'm out on the golf course with players. Their ball position with the driver is just sometimes a little bit too far back in their stance, more towards the kind of middle point of their stance. All this is going to do is promote more of a downward angle of attack, or even get you in a position where you kind of fall back to try and hit the ball. Well, what we want to do in order to get the ball up there as quickly as possible, launching it high up into the air with low spin, we want to get that ball position further forward. And as a reference point, I want you to think about the inside of your heel to your left toe, or your lead toe, front big toe. Want to try and get that ball position as far up as you possibly can. You may need to adjust your tee height for this, maybe getting it up a little bit more in order for you to be able to sweep it. And this should allow us to get a much more upward angle of approach into that ball, which is ideal for hitting those longer drives. Third and final point, the shoulders. Now we talked about it earlier about getting up on the golf ball. We're going to move our shoulders into a position where I'm going to create like a launch pad feel. So what I'm going to do is, once I've got myself into my perfect setup with my wider stance and my ball position a little bit further forward, I'm going to bring my right hand, my trail hand, onto the club. And then I'm going to get the sense that I'm going to just tilt my right shoulder down. This is going to get the sense of creating that launch pad. If you look at the butt of this club, it's pointing up into the sky, which is where we want this ball to go. So just dropping the right shoulder, you may get a sense of around 55 to 60% of your weight just drifting onto your right leg. This is perfect. This is going to allow you to be able to optimize that shot, getting it up and out there as far as possible.
That's better, Danny boy. Straight to that bunker, bit of fade.
So those 3 key points there: stability with that slightly wider stance, giving you more control, the ball position being slightly further forward, allowing you to have a more upward angle of attack, and then the final one, just making sure that you drop that right shoulder to again optimize your launch. And if you focus on these 3 key points, I guarantee you straighter, longer drives for next season. If you are new to the channel and you like what you're seeing from our videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.